Radiant team, ban. Dire team, ban. Radiant team, ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire team ban. Radiant team pick. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire team big.
Points away.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Treant Protector.
The sack.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant team ban.
Void incarnate.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire team ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant team ban. Dire team ban. Radiant team ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire team ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire team pick. Radiant team pick.
Sky Wrath Mage.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Watching it, I love telling the story. I think it's really, really good against Void Spirit, so good pick.
And some tiny buffs to the Skywrath Mage. I think the biggest one being that Mystic Flare duration was reduced by like 0.3 seconds with the same amount of damage, so that means the DPS slightly increased, which is always going to go a long way towards killing squishy int heroes in particular, like a Void Spirit. Oh, a Pudge. Not the hero I was expecting necessarily. Pudge nerfs. Pudge
they
nerfs.
A Pudge carry from LGD. And
oh, yeah, true. I forgot they were doing that during I-League, right?
Yeah. And they're like, well, we gotta try this. I mean, I'm assuming this Pudge... I'm assuming he's a 4. I know people are raving about Pudge Core being back on because you can farm with hooks, but is that really that great? I feel like Pudge 4 is really where it stands. Because you can kind of Mirana it, right? Where you find farm intermittently between ganks.
Don't you use that word with me. Don't use Mirana as a verb.
This guy's a big Mirana hater. Okay, though, good. Yeah. Pudge with Crystal Maiden, and I'm assuming Pango Void Spirit are both cores. Because then... Or Pudge offlane, that's also fine. Because then Pudge is a really good save here. He's great against Skywrath Mage, great against Leshrac for these both saves. Putting Leshrac out of position hurts him a lot. He's really good at hunting Dream Protector. I can't believe I'm praising a Pudge, but this is a good Pudge pick.
5 seconds.
I wonder if like this is going to be a Pudge Blade Mail game as well, because I think he is a Blade Mail builder. Quite tanky, magic resist as well, right? But that'll go a long way towards hurting both Skywrath and Lesh, as you say. Very, very tanky frontliner to protect this Maiden pick as well, so she can be free to cast her spells.
Radiant team.
As there's a Slardar pick then. Okay, for PSG.LGD. I wonder if this is possibly...
We heard that was the Liquid special.
It kind of is, isn't it?
Yeah. So they picked him.
I'm also kind of imagining this is maybe to make sure that they can get a Slardar in, because this is looking like a pretty decent AM game for Liquid if they decided to run it. It would force Quake from mid and Pudge off, but just immediately picking up the Slardar so Liquid rather don't have the opportunity to ban it. Plus, of course, with last pick your carry, but...
Okay. I like that idea. I don't disagree with that. I think if I was them, I would just ban it, because I still have the last banning phase, right? That's my thought process. I'm going to go a bit outside the box and think that, honestly, I would love to see a Slardar carry this game. Because Pudge save doesn't really help, because Sora can just chase endlessly after you as a carry, of course, right? Pudge actually has really low armor, even with the changes. Void Spirit also not the greatest armor. Even with the shield, he just gets destroyed by Slardar. You already have a solid win condition in Lesh that pushes towers. You have a really strong lane with Dream Protector Slardar to actually go and dive. And Skywrath Mage also gives you a strong lane, whichever off lane you have. I would love to see a Slardar carry back into the meta. I actually think that's kind of legitimate, but I think I'm just dreaming. I'm just gonna put it out there, because if it happens, I'll be really happy.
I don't know though. I don't know, because I think it was more viable before when he did have that 20 attack damage. Oh, sorry, this is not attack speed. Never mind. I'm misreading the patch notes. Pardon me. Okay, I see your points there. I see your points, and I think they're fair.
Sniper.
What the heck? A sniper pick? What is Liquid? Liquid were just like, we'll pick normal.
Oh, okay.
Their picks just got wackier and wackier as the draft progressed. Not a bad pick, though, to be honest. Slardar is scary, though, for a sniper. Slardar is definitely spooky.
10 seconds remaining.
Yeah, I don't... Well, I mean, Slardar offlane, Slardar carry is pretty strong against them, but Slardar offlane, yes. I think the lane's going to be really bad, though, for Slardar now. Yeah, Sniper should be able to win this lane relatively easily, so it's kind of scary. I wonder what LGD is going to do. I'll talk about the Sniper in a second, but I'm just questioning. Like, if you want to carry here against Sniper, they can close the gap. Obviously, it took away Slark. That was the biggest one. I mean, you could Sven and like try to rush the Blink Dagger, but I feel like Pudge just stops you.
Yeah, that was...
Choose your hero.
Okay, so it is a
Slardar carry.
Yeah. No. Night Stalker carry.
Stalker carry.
Wow.
I was really excited. All right. I mean, I think this is fine. Night Stalker's really good at marching the Sniper. So I want to talk about the Sniper for a second. Sniper made it, actually. I have a good friend of mine, and it's Pudge carry. I can't believe Liquid actually took such an LGD. Okay. I have a good friend of mine. His name is Flapjack. He's a well-known analyst, like AK, played competitive, etc., etc. And he saw the patch notes, and we actually have a fight about this, because he was like, Sniper is going to be the new meta. He was so convinced. Sniper's so strong. The new passive, or active of the passive, right, which now gives you like perma sharpshooter essentially, makes you one of the highest DPS heroes once you activate that. Like, for the seconds that's on, nothing can get to you, nothing can stop you, nothing can kill you. You're like Drow on steroids, honestly, right? The question is it that useful? Because you only have it for 5 seconds. Drow has it perpetually. Why bother? But it's not crazy. Some IMR pros have talked about it. I'm really excited about the Sniper. I think LGD did draft well against it, though. I think Night Stalker is a really good choice against it. Night Stalker carry is still good, actually better than before, and I think he's awesome against Sniper. But the Pudge might be a problem.
You're talking about the True Strike sorry, not True Strike. Sorry, you're talking about the Take Aim
Headshot.
active, right?
It gives you 100% headshot chance when you hit it.
Yes.
Plus other actives, but it's really about the 100% headshot chance. That's big. It used to be 80%, which seems really good, but 100% is insane.
Yeah.
That means every hit is a headshot. It's a massive increase to your. You also lose movement speed, so you lose less. And the idea is that nothing can come close to you, which is why I think they needed something quick like Night Stalker to make this work.
I could see that. I could see that. I think that makes a lot of sense as well. 3-second active duration, though. 11-second downtime here for the sniper, down from 4 of last patch. So they did buff that headshot from 70 to 100%. So it could be good. Of course, if you are a fan of the slasher way of Dota 2, then you'll know, of course, about the satanic build here for the snipers. We shall see here what the mid lane sniper for Koikva decides to go into. And tell me, Avo, I think we were doing close qualifiers for this event when LGD, pardon me, were picking safe lane Pudge. What is this all about here? What's the thought process behind the safe lane Pudge?
I mean, I've similarly only been able to check out the replays, right, somewhat. But the thought process behind it is, it's actually not exclusive to LGD. They've done it before. The first team to actually do this competitively, and I will always praise this team, very happy to be able to say this, was SG. SG, not this one, a previous iteration, ADR used to be playing their carry, and he used to play Pudge safe lane to pretty good success, right? The idea is you infinitely scale. You have a great tempo for obvious reasons, right? And you actually farm relatively quickly. I guess now more even so with the rot, obviously. So you built like I'd say it would be similar to how I guess a Bristleback would play, but with more damage and more initiation potential.
Sorry, Mika just throwing out the hook and spamming a voice line just because he can. Okay. I was wondering if he was going to try and hook the room, but he found a Slarter instead.
Yeah. Sometimes the fish just goes to the hook, right? Mm-hmm. He is drawn to it. It's like that scene in Finding Nemo. Oh, I want to touch it.
True, very true. Especially with a nice little hook cosmetic here. Mika is rocking. All right, Pudge and Maiden support. This is the very classic lane combo, isn't it?
I wonder if they're gonna play like LGD did, by the way. I mean, maybe they have a different idea for it. I don't know. Like that? Oh. They almost got the kill, but why? Oh, why do he's lost? They might be able to get the kill here, whether it's an impulse. No, they need a bit more damage.
Yep, brown boots
also,
here.
I'm very happy to see Boxy on offlane Void Spirit again. This is a treat. You guys are gonna love this. That's it.
Okay. Thank you. Take aim already learned here for Sniper. Again, slightly changed. As he's just bouncing between the two kind of passives for now. One of them is got a passive with an active, but you know, just looking for the range to be able to outrange the Lesh a little bit more and not get consistently caught here by his split earths.
No, it also makes it impossible for them to trade against you. Like seriously, look at what Quick was doing. This is the right play. Quickva, he's actually theorizing properly with a sniper. You attack him so much with a take aim, and you play him like you used to play the sniper who went like triple Wraith ban and ganked. By the way, top lane, Ame in trouble. Nature's Graph is saving him. No way Ame's gonna get away with his life here. They actually are even trying to bait out the Pango to get the kill here. They're lacking the damage for it.
Yeah, and then with shield crash as well, level 1 on the support, position 4 Pangolier. He's going to be a bit hard pressed to be able to close the gap and actually find that one. Yeah, Zhao Ba, pardon me, getting really harassed. Take aim as well, 25 mana cost here for a sniper. Usually, sniper can struggle if he goes for the shrapnel build, but he's not going to be struggling much now that he's got Arcane Aura to boost his harass. Speaking of Arcane Aura, that's a nice one for Pudge as well, isn't it? They did make Hook more expensive.
Zhao Ba hating his life. Can you imagine coming back to play mid to face a sniper of all things? It's not even, you have played like what, 10, 12 competitive matches, and in one of them you have to face a sniper in a meta where he's not even back. That must be pain.
Oh, who knows? Maybe Flamjack's gonna be right. Maybe he'll be back. I think the last big sniper patch we had was what, 6.83 when shrapnel hit buildings, and then there was like a brief apparition of sniper with Ags as position 4 before that got nerfed when it had like a 2-second stun on the assassinate.
Yeah, actually, that was kind of legitimate, though. I love that sniper. Yeah. I used to play that as an offlane. Oh, I'm gonna try to get Y. Taiga. Why is very slow? Trees are not so good with motion, you know?
Yeah, especially because
And
they...
Taiga's able to chase him down with a mango. Last shield crash, and that's an insane range actually, so Taiga will get the first blood.
So much
Well
more
done.
to come.
Yeah, I believe they actually nerfed his move speed, his being the Dream Protectors, by 5, didn't they?
Tithe to the impurities.
Yes, ever so slightly, yeah. And for the beginning of the patch, for some reason there was a bug where they also took away his passive, and you wouldn't get movement speed in trees.
Good, that passive's bonkers. You just start with it too. Alright,
Bottom, Mickey.
I think he's gonna live.
Do you think the slaughter was a response to the pudge assuming it was really okay? Because that would be really clever.
Dire's bottom tower is under
I mean,
attack.
Pretty weak against Slardar.
yeah, it could have been. I almost certainly expected it to be like the sniper. I thought the sniper pick was in response to the slaughter, and I think to some degree it definitely is. Liquid just had other ideas here as to when they want the sniper to be strong against the slaughter. Xiaoba rotating through the river. There is also a gank coming. There's going to be the concussive bolt shot at the sniper. Sniper with another shrapnel charge. Little headshot proc. Not going to stop Xiaoba though from getting the kill. Oh, it will stop him, and in fact, Insania might even have this kill in return, and they've got it. Quickfoot getting the kill with the shrapnel procs. Jin Q now running from his life from the Maiden, and he will live.
You mean the headshot procs?
Headshot procs.
Or
Thank
the
you.
shrapnel itself?
Well, what did he die to?
I mean, that was a combination of both, right? He died to sniper. That's what he died to.
That's a shrapnel. Yeah.
A sniper that had, I mean, the 3 points is the shrapnel. It is back to the older sniper we used to see, right? A bit more of a lane dominator that farms relatively quickly and puts a lot of pressure because nobody can get to him early. Honestly, this is back to all over again.
It
This
kind
is
of is.
the nightmare sniper that you used to know.
What if they added that as a shard? Shrapnel now affects buildings.
Oh, that would be disgusting. Please, not again.
Don't give him any
And every
ideas.
time it hits the building, you hear the laugh. And that's part of the show as well.
Oh no.
That's Boxy. We do have a level 5 Night Stalker with 3 points in that passive, so Boxy is going to be forced to TP. Taiga though has the shield crash, 32% damage resistance.
Yeah.
However, that's going to fade soon. At the swashbuckle, he's going to be fine.
Thanks.
Pretty good passive here. Bottom, Faith Beyond, who is a level 2 hook for him. He's actually going to turn for a quick bash or two onto Mickey. Sania is going to set up for the hook now into Jin Q, into the Frostbite. Now they're going to try and fight Mickey through it. They're going to lose the Skywrath Mage first, but Faith Beyond will get the solo XP for getting the kill onto the safe lane Pudge. Mid lane, get Xiaoba.
Though they got Xiaoba. Yep. By the way, I have a stat for you from Benji. Again, thank you. He's working stat for ESL. Really appreciate him tweeting at us these stats. It's really nice. He says Team Liquid has played 1,878 games of Dota in their history. I'm presuming all iterations.
Yeah, definitely.
And they have never picked Pudge and Sniper in the same game.
Huh. Fascinating. Oh, okay. That was a close hook there by Mickey. Yeah, shout outs to Benji for the tweets. If you like, you tweet at us yourself using the hashtag ESL1 hashtag at SeekerStrike or at Mr. Avo Plus. Xiaoba just eating that casual assassinate. And he's going to be able to regen that up as the push is going to start. Here's Taiga on with Jin Q. Xiaoba with plenty of damage though with the Pulse Nova as Boxy has well gank in the middle lane. Will find why. Boxy very easily picking up the kill there. And will be able to escape and outrun Jin Q and Xiaoba.
Boxy knowing that, well, the sniper is not really a mid laner, he's just here to farm, so he has to kind of fulfill that role and gank. So instead of usually being the mid laner who ganks bottom and top right and creates the pressure, it's Boxy who will gank middle and that's it. While Mickey will hopefully farm up and get his Vanguard, be that tanky hero I was talking about. Played like, again, just bristleback with hook.
Bristleback with hook, I like it. Well, Bristleback with hook. Oh, well, he's hooked to the creep, and he's unfortunately going to find himself toe-to-toe with a Lush and a Jin Q. Plenty of magic damage here to get right on through him, and without that passive damage resist on Flesh Heap, he is very quick to fall.
So Mickey is struggling, but in exchange, Quake was doing really well, so I guess as a carry Pudge, you have more options to not only recover, because you actually have really good recovery methods in terms of farming, but also you don't need to get as much farm because you're probably just useful as long as you get good hooks. What concerns me is the strength as Night Stalker soon. I don't know if Ami will choose to go for the Axe build that used to be popular or the more popular build these days on Night Stalker carry that I've seen once or twice, which is with the Echo Saber Armlet, just kind of physical damage Night Stalker essentially.
Okay, okay. I feel like the last time we saw Night Stalker was a lot of Midas Ags, wasn't it? So yeah, I think the Armlet Echo Saber perhaps instead. Let's tickle my fancy a little bit more, seeing Ami get a bit more active as here he goes onto Boxy for a bit of harass. Yeah, really good strength gain on this hero. Bottom.
Insane is going to tank all the diabolic edict and he will die in place of Mickey. Hope Mickey values this sacrifice. His Quick Buzz nearby. He is a sniper. He activated that take aim. Hopefully murdering Jolly, but they see him in the trees. He can't tinker his way out of this one, or hoodwink for that matter.
No, he can't.
So he's going to die. And immediately Boxy walks in, silence this member trying to save him. But that's going to be a dead Mickey in exchange for at least a mid laner for the enemy team. But since Ame joined, that's a huge win for LGD as they managed to clean up Liquid.
Yeah, it turned into a Liquid graveyard down bottom as all 5 heroes will perish in the bottom lane for only 4 heroes that were there from LGD. No one farming top 8-9 minutes into the game is kind of unheard of, but seeing as it is a Night Stalker in first nighttime, it's not too surprising to see that. So definitely quite an interesting game of Dota 2 we've got playing out between Liquid and LGD. First Pudge Sniper picked in conjunction in what, 1800 games. The Night Stalker carries back. I mean, it's really Age as well. It's a fun one. It's a fun one. And it is going to be, of course, that first item, Echo Saber for Ame to help increase his farming speed here. The stats as well, especially that mana gain, are going to go a long way towards having him be able to spam lots of voids. Taiga, speaking of those voids, will find himself now hit by 1 Dark Ascension used as well. Ame without the silence, though, still needing to look for the kill, but it's only a level 4 Taiga as mid lane. They're also looking for Y. Insania is going to be next as Ame will get a 2-for-1 special here on the supports. Y is going to be the only one to fall, and now with that kill, Ame has the silence at the ready, but he's actually tied to the tower, and now the assassinate. Oh my goodness, Sniper! That's right, he's got a great attack range, and as Quakefo will hit him from the triangle, and the tower's going to finish him off. Down goes Ame. 200 gold split between 4 heroes.
Alright, it's going to be the Night Stalker falling. Pretty good for Liquid, actually. At least you're stopping the main driving force, I guess, under LGD in the early game. You haven't really dealt with the Leshrac, though, or the Slardar, but it's a start. You need to get these kills piling up, especially with a hero like Night Stalker, who struggles to farm.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Taiga just looking to absorb experience down bottom, speaking of heroes that struggle to farm, as he does have at least Boots and the Over Corrosion all finished up, and he's not going to want to show here, or he is going to show right what Taiga Y. It's bait, but can they actually follow up? Insania now hits level 6, he's going to take the point in it, now has just enough here for the ultimate. He finds himself immediately bashed by the Slardar. Xiao Ba still alive, the assassinate, and ultimately proves to be superfluous, because Quakefo had the kill with just the triple damage alone.
Okay, Quakefo is finishing Q, but nice! He had that Manta or sorry, that Illusion Rune to prevent himself from being silenced and Mystic Flare. Had that all calculated.
Yeah.
Now the Mask of Madness. So it is back to the old ho-ho-ha-ha days, actually. Like, this is very similar to the build we used to see them.
Yeah, it definitely is.
Ame running really aggressively. Ame dismembered and killed. The inspiration of a Night Stalker trying to find farm, maybe?
Yeah.
But that was not the position for him.
No, not at least of all versus a Pudge. I mean, and a Pangolin. Like, that's just, yeah, bad positioning, unfortunately, from Ame. As I'm sure his mid laner is telling him as we speak. Okay, continuing to push. Living Armor at level 3 here. It's doing decently, actually, at slowing this push, but unfortunately, it will end here for PSG.LGD, and so will the life of this Tier 1 tower. As Quakefo gets to work, gets a nice hook from Mickey, though, into the Dismember. They're going to find a second kill here in the mid lane. Tower will fall as well to Quakefo. Sit here under the Treant Protector. Beyond, I can only imagine, is about to close in here on the Blink Dagger. 500 more gold, and now he's got it queued up. Xiao Ba into the Kaya and Sanj on top of this Hooded Defiance. I think this is going to be the tanky Lesh build that we saw what's Trident Clan do once, right? It's in Season 2 of the low division Eastern Europe.
Oh yeah, with Oracle though.
With Oracle,
the one game they won.
The one game they won, but hey, it worked. It was quite the strat.
Dire's top tower is
It's
under
I don't know if it'll make him tanky enough to be able to catch up to this sniper though. But it'll make, I think, him a much less appetizing target for something like a hook, or maybe even for Taiga to jump in on his Liquid. Will smoke up as 4 here on their own triangle. No one from LGD, first of all, really showing on the map or defending top lane. So this attempt by Liquid, not likely to pan out into anything other than a Tier 1 tower.
Yeah, but I mean, Tier 1 tower is honestly enough. I mean, obviously you have taken the smoke. Oh, well, this is maybe a TM Protector as well. Tower Protector, rather, here.
Yeah, TP, Tower Protector, or Thunder Predator, I suppose.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's okay because you want to open up the map. I don't think wasting a smoke here is that valuable, because if you open up the map, you get rid of Night Stalker farming. If he's not ready to fight, I don't know what the timing is for Night Stalker carry, I'll be honest with you. I guess maybe BKB is what they're looking for, but against Sniper it's tough, because until you get Blink Dagger, I don't think you have a moment where you can actually safely run a Quakeva. And Faith Beyond also went for a Hooded Defiance, so he doesn't have the Blink Dagger as early.